Oke guys, hari ini kita akan react dekat SCP.
The sculpture. So if you look up that name on Roblox, you get these two
Video.
images. It's like a weird looking sculpture, and at first glance it may seem harmless, but you'd be dead wrong. Literally. Here, so this game showcases SCP-173, and yeah, pretty much what it is, it's a statue that cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Meaning that if I'm looking at it, it won't move. But the second I or the other person blinks, that's when this thing will start jumping up at us. Here we go, here we go. Oh jeez! Oh no, it's super close to me now. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, as long as me and this guy looks at it, it won't attack us. But oh jeez! Hey! Okay, we had to keep looking at this thing, otherwise it's going to attack. But for science, let's see what happens when it kills me. Alright, everybody turn around, let this thing kill me!
Stop it guys.
Oh jeez.
Ayan, paghanap.
See on the corner of my eyeball. Let it get to me. Yeah, this thing moves incredibly fast, and the personnel at the SCP Foundation came up with a system where they take turns standing at the statue in order to clean up its containment room. But there has been a few instances where things went totally wrong during these.
Pinupain ka din. Napa ko siya. Ha? Masih. Jap, kamera tunjuk atas. Atas, dinding. Macam gini.
Near as terrifying as SCP-096, the Shy Guy. So now this creature is very dangerous. And the reason for that is because anybody that stares at him, he ends up killing. No, let me out. I'm doing alright. Ow! Yeah, so on this document, any and all photos, videos, or recordings of SCP-096 contents are strictly forbidden. But what exactly is the Shy Guy? You know, he's this skinwalker-like entity. He's typically seen with his face covered with his hands, screaming and crying. Well, why is he crying? Again, we don't really know. We just know that upon seeing this creature's face, he'll come and attack the person that looks. Yeah,
Wee.
ACT tried to kill 096 at one point. Like, they took it to a remote location and then fired weapons at it. It ended up being pointless.
We got to shoot him.
Where if you stare
We got to shoot him.
at its face, it will still chase after you. So you're that
The sniper guys.
and literally jumps up.
Apa nama brand dia?
Vindictive.
Bless Strong.
Oh, jeez. Oh, so fast. For now, thank God. I fear that 096 always finds a way back. SCP-049, the Plague Doctor. So this is one of the few SCPs that can actually talk. Yeah, so he's always talking about this sort of pestilence, aka some sort of plague that's going around. Oh, there he is. Hello there. Oh. And what's crazy is that if he grabs you, he actually can kill you. Where did you hear that he said, I'm the cure? Yeah, he also has the ability to reanimate the dead, essentially making zombies. Oh no, did it turn into a zombie too? That's not even me moving. What is that? Oh, why did you come after me? Do it. Stop. Okay. I have a knife. Yeah, I don't think like shooting at him actually does anything. He's also kind of like invincible. Ow. But yeah, it wasn't obvious from his appearance. He's literally dressed as a plague doctor from the medieval times. But what's strange though is that robe, that face mask, those aren't actually clothing. That actually grew out of his skeletal system. Yeah, it's also typically not that evil. He pretty much only goes for people he believes are infected by the pestilence. Yeah, it says here, if left unchecked, SCP-049 will generally attempt to kill any such victim. Yeah, he also believes that all the zombie-like creatures that he makes are subjects that have been cured. And now what exactly is the pestilence that he's referring to? Well, this is what he says. Yeah, so the Plague Doctor typically cooperates unless he deems someone as having the pestilence. Yeah, and also a sort of wholesome fact is that the SCP Foundation once put the Shy Guy and the Plague Doctor in a room together, and instead of the Shy Guy killing the Plague Doctor once he stared at his face, the Shy Guy didn't actually kill him. Instead, he ended up crying even more, and when the Plague Doctor got closer, he put his hand on the Shy Guy's head, and what actually happened is that the Shy Guy stopped crying and breathed more slowly, and then the Plague Doctor would say this.
Child, you do not have to feel me, but I need to help you. Please, let me see.
The Plague Doctor would then get a better glance at the Shy Guy's face, and then said this.
Buka eh. Ayah yang buka kartun ni.
Feeling sad by these words, the Shy Guy began to cry once again, and then the Plague Doctor spoke. Yeah, the Plague Doctor then pulled out a syringe and they gave the Shy Guy this unknown substance. The Shy Guy no longer looked like this tall, monstrous creature. Instead, it was a sad child that looked like it had been crying for hours upon hours on end. This child would then fully charge at the Plague Doctor, but not to attack him, but to hug him. And the two sat together, not saying anything. The story finishes with, for just a little while, it rested. For just a little while, it was content. For just a little while, it was love. Somehow, it cried even harder. SCP-682, the hard-to-destroy reptile.
SCP-682 just broke out and gave me. I want everybody around the campus and NTFI to leave me now.
Go, 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 let's go!
SCP-682 is out of the facility. Only around the campus and NTFI to leave me now.
Yeah, so judging by the name, hard to destroy reptile, yeah, that's literally because it's impossible to kill this thing. Like, the SCP Foundation have tried everything. But no, let him go, it's just a boy! He's going on a rampage. Oh, no, leave me alone! Leave me alone! He's not attacking me. I'm the chosen one. But yeah, drugs don't trigger anything. Like, in its containment cell, it's literally filled with acid. And what's crazy is that this giant lizard can actually speak.
Do you really hate all life? If this is true, would you wish that you did? No. Just humanity? What have we done to warrant you this taste?
Putrid creatures of marsh. You tell yourselves of a meaning.
Do you have an answer? Or are you not willing to share?
Oh yeah, by the way, before I continue this, yeah, there's a guy over here holding a microphone so that they can hear 682 speak. And it's at this point that the mic is not in range of the lizard.
La la la. Oh.
Yeah, so not much is known about SCP-682. We know that it can't be killed, and also it has a hatred of all life. Like, it literally wants to wipe out all of humanity. Yet he has a hatred for all of human life, except for one girl, SCP-053. See, at first glance, she may seem normal, but if you make eye contact with her, she grabs you, or you remain around her for longer than 10 minutes, you'll start feeling paranoid and also filled with the need to kill. And if you try to kill her, well, then you die from a heart attack in seconds. Yet the SCP Foundation did an experiment where they put the girl and the hard-to-destroy reptile together to see if she could actually kill him, and instead, it kind of just bonded. She actually saw the lizard more as a friend, and it had no ill will against her. According to some logs, though, she does have a
No, no, no.
Just as much of us?
Ay. Okay, dah lah sab. Ni korang. Sampai 10. Dah nak sampai 10.
SCP-682 is a giant mystery. Mallow. So this SCP is actually a phone app called Mallow version 1. Now, what exactly is this app? Well, in the app's description, it says, never settle for those awkward feelings of being alone ever again. Mallow is an exciting and interactive experience that will keep you engaged and intrigued. So yeah, this thing is supposed to keep you company, and oh boy does it. And now what's crazy is that we don't know who the publisher is. It has 0 downloads, 0 reviews, and upon getting this app, once it's installed, there's actually no icons or shortcuts created. And yet something strange will start to happen. See, even though it shows that nothing was installed, you'll start getting sent images through text message. These images is of your own house or other places that you frequently visit, meaning that someone is actually watching you. And you'll get these messages every 3 to 6 hours, and this will continue happening for the next few days. And these images only get closer and closer. And now it's at the 90-hour mark where you start to visualize SCP-1471. Yeah, so on the article, it looks like some sort of dog-like wolf creature that's standing up. Yes, kind of like a furry. Then anywhere you turn or look, you'll always see SCP-1471 in the corner of your eye. And now, while this creature may look scary, it's not actually hostile, but it is still terrifying because once you start seeing this creature, it never actually goes away, meaning that you'll always be seeing it for the rest of your life. Yet, the only known treatment to reverse this effect is to eliminate the individual's visual exposure to these images prior to 90 hours after installation. So yeah, as long as you haven't downloaded this app past 90 hours, then you should be fine. Oh look, there's the app right there. Can I actually like grab it? Do it. Alright. Let's get after I get close. Ah! Well, what was that? It's not even supposed to be hostile. SCP-3008, the Infinite IKEA. So this is probably like the most popular SCP games. A lot of people don't even know it's actually an SCP. And yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an IKEA that at first glance seems like nothing crazy or out of the ordinary. Even when you enter inside it, it seems pretty normal. But then at some point you realize that you can't find the exit. Because what you have entered is not a normal IKEA.
I've been in there for about half an hour now. For the last 15 minutes, I haven't seen anyone at all. I'll keep recording that, I guess.
And now being stuck in IKEA isn't the worst thing. I mean, the Infinite IKEA has a ton of fresh food and water, so they're not exactly going hungry, but it's at nighttime when these creatures show up. So these are the employees. Oh jeez, oh no, I just started attacking. Okay, I didn't even get to explain my story. No, you get caught too? Yeah, so what you're seeing here are the employees of the Infinite IKEA. These are humanoid entities that kind of resemble humans, but sometimes their body proportions can be really off, like they're either too small or too tall. They also have like no faces on them. And yeah, during the daytime, they're just fine, but it's at nighttime when they're extremely hostile. Yet, according to the SCP file, since containment, 14 individuals have managed to escape, but there's still hundreds of
Para kala ka pa.
yeah, honestly, very
Dala. Oh.
yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to
Okay guys. Bye guys.